Hi everybody. Thank you for joining me today for kind of an impromptu live art show. I wasn't feeling well yesterday, so I didn't get to go to Phoenix First Friday like I normally do. So I thought I would try to do something similar, but instead I apparently need to go through this Instagram tutorial on how to go live. There's no way to skip it. Okay, there we go. Alright, so without further ado, I wanted to kind of show off some of the ceramics that, excuse me, that I've been working on lately and that I have in stock. Let's see, so the first thing that seems to be getting a lot of attention lately is my little light up gnome ceramic. So this guy, I poured paint along the top, so his hat is kind of that pour look, so it's very abstract. There's some little hints of gold in there to add a little bit of shimmer. And then I painted the body by hand, so his skin color, his beard, all painted by hand. And then I also added some gold right around the rim of his hat. I just wanted to kind of tie in that gold shimmer that we have kind of in his hat a little bit and really bring that out. So these also, and then it's like that, and his hat kind of glows. Super cute. I'm really excited for these guys. So I've got 2 of these in stock right now. If you would like to request a certain color for a hat or something like that, just let me know. Either in the comments, direct message me, send me an email, what have you. So the link to buy these should be in the description of this video or in my bio, so feel free to check that out. So again, that's basically, it's my #1 on my live art show page there. So it's the light up gnome lamp. So there's that one. Move that cord. The second one that I have here is probably my best seller for the last couple of years. It's my light up cactus, and this one also comes with a light kit, but I've upgraded the light bulb so that way it's really tall, so the light gets up into the arms. The smaller light bulbs that typically come with these, you know, they're really little compared to, you know, the big light bulb, and I found that the lights didn't make it all the way up into the arms, and for me that was kind of a deal breaker because it's a cactus. Your arms kind of make the cactus, right? So so I've upgraded that light bulb, and it works the same way. There's a little notch in the ceramic right here so that you can put your cord right there. The little twist bulbs have already been glued in. I typically use industrial strength glue, so they shouldn't fall out, but if they do, I do have a few extras that come with everything. And then the only thing that's not glued in is this star at the top. It makes it easier to put away and store. It's just, this piece is a little too fragile, I think, and so it makes me nervous to actually glue it in. But these lights, I found that some of the holes on the bottom, you know, if you have it like this, sitting there, it won't actually hold that light bulb in, so I just went ahead and glued them all in. Let's see, other things about my cactuses is that they're all a little bit different. Even though I tend to pour them the same way, I tend to use the same kinds of colors, usually. There are some, like this cactus has a little bit of like a light lavender in there. We've got, let's see, a little bit of like a turquoise color through here. So they're all a little bit different. Like I said, I'm gonna untwist my cord here. And again, this one does light up. So you can kind of see, I know it's kind of hard because I've got all the lights on so you can actually see the ceramics. But it is lighting up. And you can see the light kind of come up through the arms, which is nice. So these look really cool at night because they're, you know, all different colors. So again, these are on that live art show page that's in the description and in my bio, so feel free to visit that page if you're interested in my ceramic cacti. I currently have 4 of the cacti in stock. Again, if you are interested in a custom cactus, a different color, specific little light bulb choices, feel free to let me know. We can make that happen. Alright, so next item, we're starting off with the lighted thing. So my next one is my pineapple lamp. Same thing, I poured on the outside of my ceramic here. So you can see that the leaves are very different. And then I realized that the camera may not pick this up, but the body of the cactus has some yellow, a little bit of gold, kind of like a tan color to add some dimension. That's a better spot that the camera can pick up. And then again, the little light bulbs have already been glued in, so you don't need to worry about that. And it also comes with the light kit. So it's got the light bulb in there, and same deal. All of them have the same little notch so that you can set the cord in there so that, you know, when you set it on a table, it actually kind of lays flat instead of kind of being slightly tilted. So this one, let me put my switch here. There we go. Alright, so this one has all orange, yellow lights, so it makes it look really cool when it's lit up in the dark. So again, this one is number 3 on my live art show page. I've got 2 of these in stock. So if you're interested in something custom, message me. That goes for like all of my pieces. But again, these are on my live art show page, so link in the description or click the link in my bio. So that's my lighted pineapple. Let me scroll down my page so I know what's next. So the next ones that I have are my lighthouses. So I've got 3 different colors, and they all have been initially poured with a main color. So in this case is a bright red, a white, and a black. So you can kind of see it's a little bit different. And then once I poured it and it was dry, I then added some white stripes along the body of it to kind of break it up. Essentially, I wanted to go for, I don't know, maybe the stereotypical lighthouse look that's white and red. And this one, I don't have my light kit set up for this one, so I'm going to borrow my pineapple light kit. So this one also, same deal. It's got the little notch in there. The light kit just kind of rests there. And then this one, you can kind of see it lights all the way up to the very top and then lights up all those little windows and the door at the bottom. And I love the little steps. I think it's super cute. So again, my lighthouses are on my live art show page. Got 3 different colors. This one is the bright red. And then I've also got one in a darker red. This one has very, very little white in there. There's like a streak of pink where the white and the red mixed. But it's a lot more of kind of like a crimson color with a little bit more black in there. But it's done the same way, you know, my white stripes. Light kit goes in the bottom, same deal. And then the last one is my blue. So this one, again, it was mixed with some white and some black. So it's all, I tried to keep them all very, I don't know, very uniform, but they're all different. Doesn't matter what I do, they're all gonna be different. All right, so next, let's see, I think that's all of my light up ones. So all the rest of them are basically figurines, kind of like little statues. So this one is my blue medieval dragon. So it's number 5 on my live art show page. So this guy, I poured paint along the top of my dragon. And then once that was dry, I then hand painted this rock that he's resting on to kind of complement my blue dragon. I added a little bit more of kind of like an orangey brown rock color. So you can kind of see that. I then also added a little bit of gold around his claws to kind of highlight the claws. And then the other thing I did too was I added some eyes because I didn't want the eyes to get lost, so I added those. So this guy, he's got the hole in the bottom just to kind of keep him dry, but he does not light up, unfortunately. It would be awesome if like his eyes lit up, or you know, his mouth. That would be really cool, but it doesn't. So again, same deal. You can click the link in my description or on my bio page, or my bio, so feel free to make use of that. And then I've got 2 more dragons. This one is my orange. He's done the same way where I poured over his body, I then hand painted the rocks. This one, because he was a lot like mostly orange, I then used a little bit more like a blue-gray down here to kind of complement that. And then I added, let's see, I guess I made his claws like a gold silver color. But this one is a little bit more, I don't know, maybe a little more dynamic in terms of the dragon color. There's a little bit more of like a turquoise color, along with kind of that orange copper, or not copper, orangey red coral color that I've got for him. But I did the same thing with his eyes as well. So this one is my orange, so this one is number 6. Alright, so next one, this was one of the very first dragons that I poured actually. So this guy is my, I think I named him, excuse me, he's my metallic medieval dragon. So this guy is painted gold, black, and some pink. I think it was supposed to be red, but when it mixes, it tends to shift a little bit, so I think it ended up a little bit more pink. See? So he is the kind of metallic color, so he's got a lot of shimmer on his wings and wherever he is gold. And then this one, I painted his claws black because he already had gold in his body, so I wanted something a little bit different. And I have kind of a mixture of colors kind of in those rocks because I couldn't decide whether I wanted to make them a little more brown or a little bit more gray, so I kind of went in between. So his rock is a little bit multicolored. But I did the same thing with the eyes as well. So that one is number 7 on my live art show page. That's my medieval dragon. Next, I have my potted succulent. So again, this one is just a figurine. It doesn't light up or anything. But I poured over the top. So this one has some greens, a little bit of black, white, and even some copper in there, as you can kind of tell. So all of the leaves are painted. They're all different. And then I also hand painted this pot. I added a little bit of kind of a warmer brown and some gold in here. So that way it kind of complements the leaves, which are green. So it kind of highlights that. So these are my, let's see, I named them my mini succulents, my number 8. I think I have 4 of these guys. So yeah, my mini succulents. Next, I have something a little bit similar, but it's my mini potted saguaros. Maybe they're my barrel cacti. When they're this small, I'm not too sure. So again, I poured across the top. Yeah, even got the ground there. And then I hand painted the pot itself. So these, my figurines don't light up, unfortunately. But you can kind of see that, you know, there's some streaks going on, some variety in the planter or the plant itself. And then my pot has some variety as well, because I added a little bit of that gold and even a little bit of red kind of in that mixture, because red is the opposite of green, so it complements that pretty nicely. Alright, then taking a break from my plants, I guess. My next 2 I have are my dragon eggs. So number 10 is my blue one, and number 11 is my purple and gold. So again, they're just figurines. They're little dragon eggs with kind of this unique dragon scale texture. So I've got some variety in here. So there's some white, some black, some blue, a couple of different colors of blue in there. And then my gold and purple one, they always turn out very unique. So this one is, it's like really purple on this side and then really gold on this side, which is kind of weird, but so you can kind of see, again, same texture, doesn't light up, but you get a little bit of variety in there. Alright, let's see, before we go back to my plants, let's jump to number 13, which is my cute little Zen Sloth. He's so cute. From my yoga people. He's super cute. So this guy, I painted, I first poured over him, so you can kind of see his various colors. White, silver, like a tan, and a gold even. And then once he was dry, I then hand painted this face. So this is the only one of my little sloths that I have. But that said, I do have more of the base ceramics. If you're looking for something a little bit more custom, let me know. So this again is my Zen Sloth. Alright, so we've got, I think, like 4 more things. So we can go through those pretty quickly, I think. Again, they're all figurines. This one is my flowering cactus. It's number 12. I think I have 2 of these in stock, but they're all done in kind of shades of green and gold. So you've got the kind of the cactus on the bottom here, and then you've got this flower on the top, which I think is super cool. I love how we got, let's see, this part right here, we kind of got some cells going on. So you got like those little gold circles and things. I think it just adds a little something to it. I don't know, I love it. So my flowering cactus. Feel free to click that link in the description or in my bio if you're interested in any of these pieces. Excuse me. Let's see. All right, I've got 3 more. Just get those ready for us here. So number 14 is my little cacti trinket box. So this is this little cactus trinket box. I poured on this one, so you can kind of see there's some variety and interest in that. So all of it, and all of my ceramic pieces have been sealed with a gloss protective polyurethane covering. So that way it kind of keeps it nice. It makes it much easier to wipe down and clean if they ever get dirty. And this one, I even did the same thing with the inside too, so it should be good for you. Alright, so this one again, my cacti trinket box. Via the link in my description and on my profile as well. So number 15 is my little mini Saguaro. Now these guys, again, sealed with that protective gloss coat. You've got some variety in there. It's painted in a variety of greens, some teals. Let's see, this one's got a little bit of gold right through here, a tiny hint of purple. In a couple of different spots actually. There's some purple up here. So again, this one doesn't light up. So just a figurine kind of deal. But this one is on that page that I've been talking about. So that link is in the description and in my profile bio. And then the very last one that I've got here is, let's see, I named it my mini flowering cacti, so number 16. So this one is another little, I don't know, a Saguaro that's, I don't know, it's fatter, I guess. So this guy is done kind of similarly. I like to add a little bit of some gold, and this one has a tiny little bit of purple in here. Some greens, some turquoise. Oh, there's some purple down here too. And then there's a little bit of white in there, some yellow. And then this one has that flower kind of at the top here. So again, my mini flowering cacti figurine. Alright, and I think that is all of the ceramics that I have for today. So again, if you're interested in any of my ceramic pieces, feel free to click that link in the description of my live video here, or the link in my bio that I'll have probably through the day, probably into tomorrow, we'll see. So feel free to make use of that. Let's see. Also, if you haven't already done so, I am doing a giveaway for a limited edition print of my skull compilation. So I've got a few different skull pieces that I put together into a limited edition print. So I think I'm going to make 30 of those. So if you are interested in snagging one of those, feel free to enter that giveaway, there's a link at the very bottom of my live art show page so that you can enter that giveaway for free. And then if you're interested in actually purchasing one, maybe you don't want to wait till the end of the giveaway, which I'm drawing a winner on Monday, so I'm pretty sure you can wait till then. That link should be on that giveaway page. Yep. So feel free to enter that giveaway. All right. I guess if anybody is live with me here and has questions, feel free to ask those. If you wanted to see another piece again, I can easily show you that. I see we've got a couple people kind of joining. So otherwise, if there are no questions or anything, I will go ahead and end my live stream here. Thank you again for joining. And I'm hoping to do more of these. So if there's anything that you would like to see during a live art show, let me know. Basically, let me know if I could do anything at all. All right. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time.